it is Monday here at Craft Clutch. That means it is Make Something Monday. Today we're going to be making a golf ball cow. If you watch my channel, you know I've made some stuff out of golf balls. And one of my subscribers happened to mention that she makes these with her little brother, and she requested a cow. So I'm going to do a cow. I'm going to be using hot glue for this, but go ahead and use other glue. I just am doing this to make it quicker. Other glue would work absolutely fine. You just need to be a little bit more patient, but if you're not up to using the hot glue, don't even worry about that. So what I'm going to do, I have 4 golf tees. I cut some eyeballs. I have a little unfinished wooden wheel, and I have some flesh felt. Alright, now what I'm going to do is put a little dab of glue in between 2 of these, just like that, and then I'm going to put a dab between these 2, just like that, and then I'm going to put a dab between all of them, just like that. Now you stand there, just let them stand there and cool off. If you're using other glue, let them stand until the glue dries. Now we're going to need to paint them, and we're going to paint them white. And I have this little, it's a little wooden wheel, unfinished, that you can get at the craft store, and I'm going to paint this white as well. Plan on doing at least 2 coats, and I'm not going to paint the golf ball on this one because it's already white, and we're just going to hide the writing on here with the black spots of the cow. While I'm waiting for the cow legs to dry, I am going to work on the golf ball a little bit and work on the actual cow part. And I'm just going to put some splotchies on there like they would have the markings on the cow. I'm sure that's the official word, splotchies. And what I'm trying to do is disguise the writing that's on here. You can go ahead, go in the front where the face is going to be and everything too, doesn't matter. I'm not going to do the underside just because I don't plan on looking at the underside of the cow. The main thing is to get the writing covered and put some other random spots in there, and then we'll let it dry, and I will come back and do a second coat on the little splotches. While that stuff is drying, we have a couple other things to worry about. We need to worry about the snout, and we have to worry about the tail. So let's do the snout first. All I did is I took a piece of flesh colored felt, and I cut just very simply an oval. It's not even perfectly shaped or anything, does not matter. I am going to take my Sharpie marker, and I am just going to put 2 little holes for nostrils. That's it. That's done. Put that to the side. Now I'm going to take another piece of felt, and I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut a little strip like this. So here it is, okay? This is going to be part of the tail, and then I have some embroidery floss. Now I am going to take the floss, and I'm going to just start twisting it around my finger. Not too tight because you want to get it off. Take a little bit of hot glue, and I am going to put it right on the end here. I don't know if you can see it. Right on the end. I need a bigger dollop than that. And then I'm going to repeat on the other side. Pull it off, put a little bit of glue right there, put it on there, press it down, let it be. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these stray pieces off so they don't get in my way. And I'm going to take the embroidery floss again. I'm going to take it like this. I have the end of my floss right there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in a spot just to tack it on right there. And then I'm going to wrap it around just the top part. All we're doing is trying to secure it into place. All right, I got quite a few times around. Now another little bit of glue. And remember, you don't have to do this with hot glue. And you want to get this into the hot glue because that's what's going to secure it, or whatever glue that you're using. Again, if you're using other glue, you're just going to have to give a little bit of dry time that you don't have to do with the hot glue. And now we're just going to cut this open where it was looped. All right, so we have that, and then we're going to cut it a little bit shorter, like this. And voila, now we have a little cow tail. Can you see it? All right, we'll put that aside with the snout. All right, for the ears, I don't have any regular black felt, which surprises me, but sometimes it happens. I'm going to cut a piece off, and I'm going to cut a couple of kind of teardrop shapes, but not quite pointy at the end. Just like that. They don't have to be perfectly even, but you kind of want them to be somewhat close. And then I have a little bit of pink felt. And I need to cut littler teardrops for the insides of the ears, just like that. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue, which I now dipped into my black paint. Put a little bit on there, secure the pink inner ear. All right, we need one more thing. We need an udder, because if I don't put an udder on there, some smart aleck is going to ask me where the udder is. So I have this little wooden cap that's unfinished, and I'm going to paint it a flesh color. Things are starting to come together. I've got the legs here, and all I did is I added just a little black along the bottom for the little hoofs or hooves of the cow. And now I have my tire that has been painted white. I have my snout. So I'm going to try to put this together, and I have my ears, which I trimmed a little shorter. They were a little longer than they should have been. And the eyes will go here. So very simply, I'm going to put some hot glue on here. Again, other glue, just fine. So I'm going to attach the snout. And you can put the eyes as close or as far away as you want from each other. I'm going to put a little bit of glue there. And I'm going to put the ears on. I'm going to do a little bit of glue again, just on the edge. Hold it in place. And now our cow is starting to come together. Now we have a couple other pieces left. We got to put the udder on the bottom of the cow. Just like that. Now what I am going to do is, and I probably should have done this sooner, no question, I'm going to cut the tips of the golf tees off. And this will give a better base for the golf ball to sit on. And what I'm going to do is actually put a bead of glue around the udder so that the golf tees will be both in the udder, attached to the udder and to the actual golf ball, and that'll give it a little extra strength. So now he's sitting pretty stable, and I think this is going to be the front, so I'm going to attach the head, make sure he's level and even and looking straight. A little glue, pin the tail on the cow. There you go, now you have your golf ball cow. And if I may say so myself, she is utterly adorable. I hope you like it, and I hope you give it a try, and this is kind of fun just to have sitting around if you know somebody who's into cows. Fun for the kids to help out with and make. You can find more of my golf ball creations over on my channel, also on my website, craftplatch.com, and Roku. You can find me on Roku. And we will see you next time, you guys. Happy crafting. Let me know what you think, cute or not cute. Thanks for watching.